Yeah, no, that's it. I'll be doing some work later on tonight at home. I might just put a video later on. I just need to make sure I'll get the right one to do. Yo, how you doing, Aidan? How you doing, buddy? You alright? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing okay. I'm just coming to put the machine back inside, and as you can see, it's quite windy around here. It's not a great day at all. So yeah, I'm having a little issue with my phone, so I might finish early. I need to go to the city again. You know, I really didn't want to. I'm trying to avoid to go that area, but my wife is working tonight, so I'm not gonna have a great chance of leaving home anytime early to go and get my phone in the evening. So I might just do it at some point now, as I finish a lot earlier than expected. And I was hoping I was going to go to give a massage treatment just around, 7 o'clock. That would be great. The guy just called me and said, look, if you can make it around 7 o'clock, that would be brilliant. And I said, right. Sounds good to me. And then until I get my wife to say I'll be working tonight and I'll be finishing 8:30. So one way or the other, fucked. All the time I just want to finish early. I just want to do nothing, and all the time there is something to sort out. So my head is working like 100 miles an hour, just trying to solve problems which they are not even my problems, Oh boy. And how about you, Aidan? How are you doing? How are you keeping? How is life? How is everything on your side? I hope you are having a better day than I, or at least won't be too bad for you too. So yeah, the only problem is I really want to talk to you guys a little bit more today, but I'm just checking on the time, and so you know what, I just better get my problem sorted. And of course the battery is dying. Well, this is drawing the battery so fast. Let me just get the cable in it. It draws the battery so fast, really. Oh boy. Anyway, that's one of those little things what we need to get used to it, isn't it? And yes, I can say it's going to be a very interesting winter if things carry on the way they are right now, like cold and windy. But it's almost November, so there's nothing else what I would expect from the weather around this time anyway. So let's see what's gonna be tomorrow. Yesterday was not so bad, today was not so bad, and as I said, today I finished earlier than I expected, but I didn't waste much of my time. Yes, I didn't wait too far as I could have done, but I didn't waste a lot of time as well. So it was quite an interesting day at work. But as you know, every day is a different day. Every day is a different challenge. Let's see what is going to be the next day of work. Let's see what is going to be tomorrow. Right, I need to be very fast just to make sure I get the phone plugged in the car before it goes down the battery. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, now I need to be fast here just to make sure the phone won't die. Of course, the light. You see, no matter how fast I try to get things done, you're still gonna be stuck. The only good thing about going to York right now to see if the phone would be ready. I finally could show you a bit of York on the daytime, not only in the evening when I try to stream and everything is simply dark and you guys can see nothing of what is happening in there. But anyway, let's see if I can manage to get the phone there. Hold on, phone, hold on, don't go away. Yeah, just on time to not let it shut down. Just on time. Right, so as I was saying, a few days ago I was in Leeds in my gym where I teach. One sec. Yeah, and I was doing a massage on a mate of mine who wasn't there. He was not quite well. His back and his legs are very tight. So I agreed I would give him a massage treatment. Anyway, he said, right, I have another 5-10 minutes left because I have one PT to a boy who is coming now. And he said, okay. As I finished the massage on him, the lad comes with his dad, and his dad looked at me and said, oh, you're doing sports massage or deep tissue massage? And I said, yes. And he said, oh, how much do you charge? And I said, well, whatever, you know. Oh, okay, so he gave me some money. He said, is that all enough? I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So we did the massage. I was doing some recordings. On the time when I finished the massage and he stood up, by accident, he kicked the stand where my phone was. And the phone fell on the bit of the stand which cracked completely the front of the phone. But apart of that, the phone was still working. You know, I just look at it, there's a massive crack in it, but it's still working. So I said to him, right, I'm gonna find a place where I can fix the phone. I found a place. The guy told me to go in the evening, could get a screen for 150 quid or an original screen for 230 quid. And I said, right, I'm going for the non-original one. And then I called a friend of mine, and then he says, look, if you take to this particular guy in that particular shop, he will look after you. And I said, great stuff. Took my phone there. The guy said, right, how much the guy says they could do for you? And I said, well, they said like 230, 250 pounds, something like that. And then he said, right, I can do for 2. And I said, great, can you get it done now? Oh, no, I cannot do it now because I need to order the screen. You see, I could have done it before because the screen was on the other shop already. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna try and save a little bit of money here. Went back on Tuesday. Oh, sorry, the screen's not here yet. Can you come tomorrow? And I'm already like, you know. I couldn't go on Wednesday. I went on Thursday. He changed the screen for me. Anyway, I left the store and the phone wasn't working. Well, parts. The screen was working, the touch screen is working, everything is working, but the phone is not connecting to the network. And then I called him on the following morning, look, something's wrong with the phone because it's not connecting into the network. And then he says, right, the screen is new, there is nothing wrong with the phone, the problem is on reception of your network, so you need to contact them and get that sorted. So I did, and they said, no, everything is fine. And all the trouble started already. So I took the phone another time for him to have a look at it on Monday. No, sorry, yesterday morning. He said, boy, nothing is wrong with the phone is fine as I told you. And I say, yes, but the phone is not working. I don't care what you say to me, I have the phone in my hands and the phone is simply not working. Okay, no, but it's reception, there's nothing wrong with the phone. Anyway, another day's work, so I took another contract with a different network, put on that phone, it's still nothing. And then I just get my SIM card and I just bought a spare phone, which is the phone I'm using right now. And then I put the SIM card, and as you guys can see, it is working. There's nothing wrong with the network. So something is wrong when he changed the screen of the phone and the phone simply stopped working. So now I need to go there again because I went there yesterday and I gave the phone and said, what can you do? Oh, I need more time to look into it. I said, okay, I'll come back tomorrow for the phone. So I have left the phone and I'm trying to contact the guy, and the phone on the website is wrong. It's not that number, and then I don't have his number. Now, his telephone number is on my actual phone, not on the SIM card. And I'm just like, okay. So I called a friend of mine and he said he was gonna go there and have a quick look at it, but also he didn't get back to me yet. So I don't know what's happening with my blood phone, which I paid so far is being £270, you know, when I could have paid the 340 quid and then just be done with it. But no, all of this bloody stress because I wanted to save 20 quid. And that's where I'm ending up. Going to the city center all the time, paying for the bloody car park, going to the store to have exactly the same excuse. So I just told my friend, look, I don't care what's gonna happen. Can you go there? Because the store is about 100 yards away from my friend's store. And I said, can you just go there? And can you please ask if the phone is ready? If not, I'm just gonna take my phone and I'm gonna take it somewhere else to get it fixed. I'll pay to get it fixed, but I'm not gonna give a great review to that guy. So I'm gonna let it go now, and I'm gonna have to go to York once again, which I'm absolutely pissed with it, because I could be going home, do some jobs, what I have to do in my own garden, play with my own son, you know, do a bit of food, relax before I go for the massage, which I wanted to go a lot earlier until my wife said she's going to work and she's finished 8:30, which probably she's gonna get home by 9 o'clock. And then it's gonna be the same shit. Same long hours again when I thought that would be a better day. And that's what we have for today.